What's up, YouTube? I'm WoKitten, and this is my brand new Let's Play of The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition Legacy of the Dragonborn. Let's get started. Now, I am going to be playing a modded-in race of snow elves. If you've never played Legacy of the Dragonborn before, well, it's basically a Relic Hunter mod. It adds a museum in Solitude. It's curated by a nice Altmer fellow named Orion Morellis, and you get hired on as a Relic Hunter to bring them all kinds of treasures. This is the #1 mod, in my opinion, for people with hoarding problems, like me. Now, something else that's cool about Legacy of the Dragonborn is it works with a whole bunch of other really good mods, like Moonpath to Elsewhere, immersive weapons and armors, Fallscar, a bunch of just really quality community content. Let's bring those cheekbones down a bit. And in a bit. Soften that up. Good, 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 good. So you've probably noticed by now, I'm not using the vanilla Skyrim start. This is yet another mod, I like that, called... oh, looks like I've only got one option for eye color. Let's bring those down a bit. Not that far. There. This is another mod, excuse me, called Alternate Start, Live Another Life, which lets you skip an opening cutscene, go straight to character creation, and then, after you're finished with that, you can pick a backstory for your character. For example, you can start off as a vampire, or a new member of a guild. Or, as I will be doing, you can install a special package for if you have both Legacy of the Dragonborn and Alternate Start to start off as the Guildmaster of the Explorers Guild. Let's just see what our options are. Bring the chin down and back a bit. Let's take a look at our options for hairstyles. We got this braided deal. Whoa. Huh. Got some Rapunzel-looking hairstyles here. Something a little more... That's nice. A little more practical for someone who's going to be delving in tombs all day. Oh, I like that, though. The side part. Yeah, let's go with that. That's fine. I always play in first person anyway, so it's not like we'll be looking at this all the time. Alright, now she needs a name. Let's go with... That name is based on the Tolkien Elvish word for winter. set in the controls for my mod. Started a second chance. Well, I'm in jail, as is tradition. I am very thirsty. I have another mod installed called I Need, which basically adds the survival mode to Skyrim, so you get thirsty, you get hungry, and you get sleepy. And you'll start to take penalties if you don't meet your needs, but you get bonuses for meeting them well.
Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
I am the Guildmaster for the Explorers Society.
An entire world of lost mysteries lies before you to explore, Guildmaster. Be cautious.
Alright. Now, I did come up with a more elaborate backstory for this character. Let me know if you wanna see it. A pile of snow. How appropriate.
Ah, good. You're awake, Guildmaster.
What time is it?
Oh, it must be going on 9 in the morning now. After the incident yesterday evening, we figured we'd just let you sleep in.
Incident?
My, you must have hit your head proper. The main chamber caved in yesterday. Nobody was seriously hurt. But you and a couple others took some pretty nice knocks on the head, and it set us back a bit.
Well, we best get back to it. Half the day is gone.
Oh, worry not.
No,
We
it's
kept
not.
at it and managed to salvage
9
the
in the
passage
morning?
access, but there's lots of odd sounds of things moving about inside.
Oh no, not
Could be
things.
trouble. So we figured we'd wait for you to come round. You should certainly stop at the expedition supply tent and arm yourself.
I will
Before
certainly
you
do
go.
that.
No telling what could be down there. Oh, and we collected your tools after the accident. They are sitting on the table out here. Grab them, gear up, and have a look in the ruins. Argonel is waiting for you inside.
Alright, sounds like a plan. My little tent. What's in my backpack? Some things. Alright, here's armor. Hunting bow, iron sword, iron warhammer. It is very much in your best interest when you're playing this mod to pick up everything you see. At least until you know exactly what you need and what you don't. Alright, here's my special archaeology tools. Schneider's Sextant. Schneider's Sextant can be used from your inventory to locate the nearest relic of interest. Alvaro's tools. Fine excavation tools meant for uncovering fine details. If I remember correctly, these can be used to find artifact keystones from normal fragments, but sometimes it just destroys the fragment. I don't think I'm quite proficient enough with it to use them just yet. Alright, can be used from your inventory to prospect fragments to try and find keystones. Exchanges 2 fragments for a keystone if successful. Cost 1 fragment if you fail. Rate of success is based on your archaeology skill level. That's one of the cooler things that Legacy of the Dragonborn adds to the game. It adds a whole archaeology skill. You can boost it by excavating sites or reconstructing relics, and you can actually buy perks with it too. Dwemer compass. Now that looks complicated. Some Dwemer device of some kind. Oh right, it's a compass. I think I can mark travel points and then easily travel back to them using it. If I can figure out how to set the headings, that is. Alright. What do we got here? One of that. I tend to favor light armor with almost all of my characters. Just because I really like sneaking, and it's kind of hard to do that if you're in heavy armor. Oh, do I have anything to drink? I do not. Anything we can do about that?
How can I assist?
Hey, buddy.
This one needs something?
I guess not. Okay. Oh, here we have our first excavation site. A Nordic one. Excavation sites will yield fragments and occasionally keystones, which can be used at archaeology stations to create artifacts. All you need is a pick, and you can get digging. Hey, I got a perk point! Can be spent to purchase useful bonuses and abilities pertaining to archaeology by using the MCM menu or utilizing the perk tree manager found at the Explorers Society Guild House. Nice. Oh, there. Shut up. Anything else cool around here? There's a few butterflies. I'll catch them. Might as well. Hey. There. And what spells do I know? I'm pretty sure... Yes, I do know Frostbite. Akaviri Outpost Antechamber. Are you the, yes, you are.
Wonderful. You're back. We've just managed to clear the rubble of yesterday's cave-in and managed to break the seal on the opposite door as well. Sounds like there's something moving around down there, so I thought it best that we wait for your return. I'm right behind you, Guildmaster.
Alright. Hello.
Make it quick.
Never mind. Okay. Let's just go in here. What do we got? Oh, skeletons. Not the weakest enemy in the game. Or one of them at least. Don't freeze your friend. Hey! Rude. I think I've got... Yes, I do have healing. That will really come in handy. Oh, thank God. Some things to drink. And some bread. What you got on you? As I was saying before, I have a bit of a hoarding problem. At least in video games. This mod's perfect for that. What's better? Hunting bow? Longbow. Hunting bow. Okay. Anything else? Aw. Sad. Wine. Ooh, blades helmet. Need money. Right, gotta actually drink the wine. Better. Yes? Well hydrated. Okay, good. Potions, wines. Okay. Alright, that's this room. What's over here? The antechamber again. Never mind. What's down here? Ooh, requires a key.
Oh, confound it. Looks like this door is sealed as well. It doesn't have a lock and the doors aren't fused like the others. Oh, looks like there must be some mechanism nearby that opens it. Have a look around and I'll watch the door.
Sounds like a plan. Find a way to open the inner sanctum door. Let's see, we got a bunch of beds. Some eating tables. Oh, I didn't notice this treasure. What? No way. Okay, I must have missed him. know there are some outside. Give me a minute.
How can I assist? Hmm?
Oh. I missed this one too. Nice sturdy pack for hauling gear. Oh wait, this pack is special. I seem to remember always finding unexpected things in it each day. Sometimes useful, sometimes junk I end up leaving behind. But that is the best item. Deano's Bottomless Pack increases carry weight by 200. Oh yeah. Right, there were lockpicks in here. 20 of them.
Need something?
Oh, hey, Wolfie. Roof. Hey, get down. Get down from there. Where'd he go? There it is. Awesome. Now I will have some pelts I can work with in the early game. Oh, he fell in the river. Alright, let's backtrack a little. Sorry about that. What more is awaiting me in this tiny dungeon? A locked chest. Click. There we go. Ooh. Good stuff. Take all. You have found a fate card. These cards are grouped into decks of 13 cards of the same type. When you possess at least one of each card of the type, and use any of the cards from that set in your inventory, one of each card of that set will combine to form a deck, which will provide special powers, skills, and abilities while it's carried in your inventory. And back here, there's a secret handle. Hey, buddy. Inner Sanctum. Enemies. Oh no. Ooh, a skeleton mage. Pretty big guy, too. He is resistant to ice. Dang. That is strong. Trying to play as more of a mage. Oh no. What happened to my friend? Did he die? Oh, the thing got knocked off. Take the Draken song. Look at that thing. It's so cool. And the creepy statue. There he is. Hey. Oh, a ghost. Nice. Are you a nice ghost? Not... Not nice. Not nice. Okay. General side roll. Whew. Oh, good. Investigate the room. Let's... Yes. Money.
Well, that does it, I suppose. And look, the passage opened back up.
Lucky, huh?
Well, after all of that, I'm headed back to camp for a bottle of mead and a lie down. See you back at the guild house, Guildmaster.
Yes, sir. Legacy of the Dragonborn adds a bunch of unique new gems. And coins. Let's take a look at that. Look at that. Akaviri Dragon Silver Piece. It's got a unique model on both sides. And in here we've got all sorts of stuff. Alright. I'd say that was a very profitable expedition. Ring of Minor Health. That could really come in handy. Hey, headed back up? Me too. What a coincidence. Only not really, because that's the only way to go. And back out. Actually, what's up here?
Yes?
Nothing. To you, mean lady. Oh, I hear more wolves. Well, there's a pretty good view. And the same sort of nice Akaviri structure as the blades wind up taking you to. But it looks like there's nothing important. Okay. I had to know. What? Is there something threatening about? Weird. Where? Oh, probably more wolves. Oh, yes. Wow, those guys go down fast. Red Wolf Pub. Ah, that must be from the Immersive Creatures pack I have. I got a lot of mods, and if you want, if you'd like me to do a separate video going over all of them, just let me know in the comments. Wow, those were some puny spiders. Not that I'm complaining, mind you. Taken down by a level 1 mage and a guy with a pickaxe. Okay, what's next? Oh, a new type of butterfly. Don't forget to eat your alchemy ingredients, kids. Nom nom nom. Ugh. I think this... Yeah, he was supposed to talk to me after I came out of there. No, not her. The other guy. The other one. Oh, for God's sake. Giant tundra. Oh, and now. Ow! And I'm dead. Okay. That could have gone better. Stupid. Yeah, I don't want to use the Immersive Creatures pack after all. Seems to be causing more trouble than it's worth at the moment. wolves are easy enough. Squished. Hey, we found something.
Oh, would you look at that? I haven't seen anything quite like that before. I'm sure it will fetch quite a nice price from a buyer. And to that end, you know that huge building the guild house is behind.
Refresh my memory?
Oh, the vines. You need to see a healer about that head of yours, Guildmaster. Our guild house is behind a huge building next to the Blue Palace. In Solitude. I think it's called Magnarian Hall. Well, a high elf fellow is opening a museum there, and he's apparently an old colleague of yours.
Ah, yes.
His name is Aryan Morales. I took the liberty of inviting him to join the guild as the chief librarian. Since we have been needing someone for a while now, and he seemed more than qualified.
He certainly is. That sounds great to me.
He also said he has an opportunity for you as a relic hunter for the museum and expressed interest in anything we might find on this little excavation, so you might check with him about the opportunity. And about him buying the Drakensang if you don't intend on using it yourself, that is.
Great, I'll look into it. Thanks.
We'll finish up the excavation here and pack up in a few days. Then we'll be heading over to Orsinium like we had planned.
Cool.
So good
Enjoy
luck
that.
to you, Guildmaster. I trust we'll likely not see one another for some time.
Or ever.
But I'll send word if you find anything interesting there. And if you'd like a ride over to Whiterun Stables where you can catch a carriage back to Solitude, Farlan is heading that way and could take you.
Handy. Alright. Finish all the looting. Those wolves wind up. The ragdoll physics in this game are amazing. And by amazing, I mean hilarious. Okay, what did I miss out on? Not much, I don't... since the last time I died. Not much, but... just the one butterfly. That's not important.
Heading
Hey!
out soon, Guildmaster.
I heard you might be able to help get me to Solitude.
Oh yes, I'm heading over to Whiterun to get more supplies for the journey to Orsinium. If you'd like to tag along, you're welcome to. You could certainly catch a carriage there to take you to Solitude.
Sounds good to me.
Very well. Let's get underway then.
Oh, I don't even have to get in the carriage.
By Easmere, it's true. A jester, funny suit and all. Just north by the Glorious Farm.
There we go.
Fool had a coffin in a cart with a
There's the
broken
carriage
wheel.
now.
Like to
Best
see him
luck
laugh
to
his
you,
way out of
Guildmaster.
that.
Thanks. Ha 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 ha. What are we laughing about?
Well, sounds like you've had quite the journey, Uthgar. But you were gone longer than usual. I got to thinking maybe you weren't coming back.
You sound like my mom. Figured I was lying dead in a field somewhere. Is that it?
Oh,
Thought did cross my mind, yeah.
there's always a reasonable
Lord
chance of
Boone,
that in
talking of
Skyrim.
riot and Helgen.
Alright, where's the carriage fellow? There he is. Checking a book.
Need a ride?
I surely
Can take
do.
you to any of the hold capitals. Where do you want to go?
Solitude, please.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. First time to Solitude?
It is.
Beautiful old city. Capital of Skyrim, but I'm sure you already knew that.
Yeah, I probably knew that. You wake up as the carriage comes to a halt, and you feel moderately thirsty. Let's do something about that. Glub, glub, glub. Chomp, chomp. Hungry. What a lovely night. I can run.
If you come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rick.
Hi. We made it to Solitude! Yay! And of course, the first thing we witness when we get here
Positions.
is a public execution.
Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
Lock the city gate.
Traitor!
You betrayed us! You should tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his high king.
Excuse me.
Does she know now, Advar?
They're all hard.
Rogver, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude. He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torrig. He beat the High King in fair combat.
You know what?
Such
I
is
don't want
our
to
way.
watch this.
Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
Don't mind me, just picking my flowers.
Very well, Rogver. Bow your
Oh, hello.
Damn Nords and you're
Hello there.
I go to
chopping people's heads off. Oh, I could hear it from way over here. How unpleasant. Almost there. Dragon's tongue. Need those. And here we go. The Dragonborn Gallery. What will we find inside?
Ah, good day, my friend. It's been a while, hasn't it?
It sure has. I hear you're starting a museum here. Okay, I'm not sure what he said there. I think it was something like, they explained to you what the deal is, yes? In brief. I'm in need of a full-time partner of sorts. I did it again. I can bring things for your display.
And I think a special arrangement could work. Instead of me simply buying the relics off of you, perhaps you could bring them here, lend them to the museum. I'll give you an occasional finder's fee, and we'll safeguard your collection for you. You'll be able to access any and all of your collection as you see fit, and you'll know the rest of it will be safe in your absence.
Sounds good to me.
Excellent. Well, let me give you the 10 Septim tour then.
Alright.
This building was once called Magnerian Hall, and it was the site of the Temple of Talos, built before the Grand Temple here at Solitude.
It is now named Dragonborn Gallery, named for the ancient legends of the Nordic people of Skyrim, where the museum makes its home.
Makes sense.
To your right is the reception hall and staff barracks.
Okay.
To the left, the library, where I do most of my work. Through the library, you will find your way to the armories upstairs and the Dragonborn Home, where various relevant displays will be built, heralding more of your accomplishments. Up ahead, you will find the main gallery, which I call the Hall of Heroes. There are 4 connecting hallways that all lead to the Daedric Gallery, the Hall of Lost Empires, the Gallery of Natural Science, the Hall of Oddities, and the one that leads to the Upper Gallery, which is an extension of the Hall of Heroes.
Nice.
As you can see, I've already been fast at work preparing exhibit plaques in the hopes that you will happen across these relics in your travels. I've done years' worth of research and found that many of the great relics of Tamriel have for some reason gravitated to Skyrim.
Funny that.
Perhaps the energies that lie within these relics sense the impending crisis. At any rate, have a look around, and then come talk to me when you're ready to move forward.
Alright. So, here we've got slots for our Elder Scrolls.
Oh, almost forgot.
Yeah?
There is a safe.
There's a safe.
Oh, almost forgot. There is a safe house upstairs with all the amenities you could ever want. I don't utilize it much, so you can feel free to.
Awesome.
And lastly, I have a few leads for you to get you started. First is an artifact I heard is for sale by a general merchant in Helgen named Borgov. He said he would hold the item for me for a while. So it may be best to retrieve it first. The others, well, the notes will tell you all you need to know about them.
Alright. Hey,
Good day.
Carl tells me you've joined our ranks.
Ah, yes, Guildmaster. He expressed interest when he learned of our past work together, and indicated you had an opening for a chief librarian. Given the vast resources of knowledge I have, and my proximity to the guild here, we both thought it a good arrangement. I'll be here to help in any way I can, and will accompany you on your future excavations if possible.
Oh, and by the way, we found this in the Akaviri ruins.
Oh, that is quite a lovely piece, isn't it? I believe it's called Drakensang. Legend tells that the weapon was forged from a talon of the tiger dragon of Karpotun.
What?
Who was allegedly a Khajiit named Toshraka, who metamorphosized himself into a dragon. Not entirely sure if this
That's
is
crazy.
or it's just mythology, but the weapon is a beautiful piece nonetheless. You could display it on the dagger racks in the main hall if you'd like, and there's a finder's fee to help you fund that expedition.
Nice. Money. And then, yeah, just put it here. You can look at how awesome it is. Alright, well, he gave us an overview of what's around here, but let's actually go in and take a look. Alright, reception hall. Here we have a couple of, excuse me, a few little displays that'll open up when you when you achieve certain things in the plot. This means the Explorers Guild exists. Normally you don't get to start that until much later. Got some hat racks, staff barracks. You can use the oven, and you can take these foods, but these breads are merely decorative, unfortunately. Ah, and there's a few books to be had. One of the smaller mods that I like to use, you just saw an example of, called Unread Books Glow, meaning any book that you have not picked up and read yourself before will have a glow on it, and the glows are color-coded based on what sort of book it is. It's just a really useful quality of life thing, especially in a mod like this, where, as you'll see in a minute, there are slots for books. This little cabinet, you can put some of the rarer alcohols and skumas in. Then, once you close it up again, you can use this guy over here to actually make more of them. That's what about all the wine cellar does. Okay, let's start over here. Right here, we've got the Hall of Lost Empires. This is where you put everything that's Dwemer, Falmer, or Ancient Nordic. Including, like, right over here you see a bunch of Dwemer doodads. Ethereal armor. That's a different mod. Spear of the Snow Prince. It'll, when you explore Dwarven ruins, they'll make little models of each of the dungeons in this area. It's pretty cool. Over here is the Daedric Gallery. purpose of this is, I think, pretty obvious. You put all the Daedric relics you get in here. This is the place for the Black Books of Hermaeus Mora. And some more assorted things up here. Knight of Coral. Cool. I have played through, well, not the whole mod, but part of it before. But I've downloaded a lot more packs since then. Right here is where they will put the standing stones. And here we'll put shrines of the various gods. The Hall of Oddities. This is where they put stuff that doesn't particularly match anywhere else in the museum. We've got jade statues, some Dibella statues, the coins go here. I think this area is for items from the Vigilant quest mod. It's got a slot for the notched pickaxe that you can find at the very, very top of the Throat of the World. You can put your fate decks in here if you want to after you complete them. And this is for the Skyrim Unique Treasures mod, which just adds all sorts of little random collectibles. Oh, this is Artifacts of Skyrim. Can display all of them right there. And then we have down here, this is the Culture and Art Gallery. There isn't anything in there right now, and there won't be for a while. It makes new models when you explore some of the various sites on Skyrim. And here's the Gallery of Natural Science. In here, you can take animal pieces and use them to build displays. Like, I can build a wolf display using 2 of those pelts that I found. You need 1 venison and an elk hide to build an elk display. It's got a shelf here where you can put the bugs in a jar. And when you do, it'll add the appropriate bug into this little exhibit. There's some ground for planting. Let's give it a few flowers. It's good for now. An aquarium. Here's a rack for your gemstones. Just click on it and it'll display anything that isn't already in there. All items displayed. I see there's my pyrite and my jade and my amethyst are... Oh yeah, there's that little gems in there. The tide pool display holds seashells, which are another thing this mod adds. You can find them along beaches. And the upper gallery really is an extension of the Hall of Heroes, and it seems to focus mostly around set items like the Azidal stuff from Solstheim and yeah, just stuff like that. Okay, let's go in the library. Shelves for books. Shelves for jewelry. This is for the Amulets of Skyrim pack. special displays for rare books, and a secret treasure. Ice's Stalrum Spoon of Assassination. Provides +5 to all crafting skills while in your inventory. Plus is quite a bit more powerful than anything else you can get at this stage in the game, so I am favoriting that for sure. In here we've got Orion's office. This table we can use to build replicas. Like if I had these Dwemer pieces, I could build a Dwemer compass replica. That way, if you want to actually use some of these artifacts, you don't have to leave their display in the museum open. Here's the Archaeology Workstation. I can use the fragments and keystones that I find to create new pieces for the museum. And fragments can be stored in here. It's important to read all the books you find in this mod. And not just because they might have a slot for them. I will show you exactly what they're used for later. Alright, let's activate display. Actually, it has a bad habit of taking my weapons away from me, so let's just drop that on the ground first. Display preparation table. Would you like to place all displayable items from your inventory? Yes. All items being displayed may take a while, but it will automatically put everything in your inventory into the museum. Hopefully I won't forget to leave my killing spoon. Here we've got some more bookcases and frames for your treasure maps. This book returns is nice. You just go in and... Alright, new displays 12, total displays 20. Store books in there. Click here, and it'll automatically put them into the right case. Then you can click here to update the card catalog, which will let you read any of the books that are in the cases in the museum if you sit down on one of these chairs or one of the ones up on the highest level. This is Dragonborn Hall. It's mostly for mods, as far as I can tell. Like, this slot here is for, or will eventually be for, Moonpath to Elsewhere. You can put some of the treasure from there in it. Over here, click the Tomb of the Dragonborn. It'll slide open. You can get to the Hall of Secrets. Now down here, first of all, we've got a lot of good alchemy ingredients. Then, you got a place to display some of your, let's say, darker achievements. Like here, you put items related to the Dark Brotherhood quest. Here you can put the skulls of all of your victims if you become an assassin. Got some more artifacts back here. Bones and heads and other stuff like that. Here's some Thieves Guild stuff. Over there, by the that statue of Hercene, you have some werewolf items, and up those stairs over there, you have some vampire-related items. Back to Dragonborn Hall. We're almost done with the tour. Don't worry. Just a few more spots, and then we can actually get on with the action. Alright, here is the armory. It's got slots to hold pretty much all the types of armor and weapons you can find. Like, this is the iron display. And you can see it's already got a few things I've found. Here's the steel display. And there's an ancient Nordic display over here somewhere, which should have some other things I've picked up. Ah, and the blades, helmet, and gauntlets went in there too. These rooms below and off to the side have additional armor mannequins and weapon racks that you can use. Let's display... Yeah, I know. The ancient Agaviri katana. Oh, and there's a storeroom down there, but there's really nothing of consequence in there at the moment. Alright, now... this is actually a secret door. But I guess I have to pull a chain on the other side to get at it, so... Alright, that's the museum. Let's go check out the safe house. Oh, and we'll want to grab this book too. The Curator's Guide. This book is really, really useful. It tells you all you need to know about how to use the museum, lets you quickly navigate to your chosen area, locate the curator, and keep track of your total display count. Just reread the book to trigger the menu. Find Dorian, move to location, read guide. Okay, I have 20 displays. Just everything you need to know. Pretty. Okay, the safe house can be is accessible a couple of ways. Go back through these hot springs. There's the guild house. I'll show that off later. And here's your safe house. This room will hold all the cloaks from, all the unique cloaks from Cloaks of Skyrim. Here's your bedroom. Ooh, brook. Sounds like it just started pouring. We got a kitchen over here. Storage for... There's specific storage in this safe house for almost everything you can imagine. Different racks for different weapons. Clothes, clutter, armors. More books. And here, the crafting room. This is the storage system. Now what you want to do here is you look through your categories and then click the ones that you want to hold on to. Potions, I want that. Oh, keep my poisons too. And then activate the supply planner. Or, no, here. Store supplies. And it will sort everything in your inventory into its proper container. Just like that. And if you want to grab it again, you just gotta find the container. while I'm here, I might as well work that wolf fur. Okay, and open up the door to the library. There it is. Alright. That's pretty much what we have here. Well, let's give this note a read. Come on. Okay, okay. Alright. Here's a few to-do items that'll get you off on the right foot, I think. Firstly, Borgoth at the Finest Wares Emporium is holding for me a small collection of rare Nordic burial urns, which he was only willing to hold for a short time, so if you could make that a priority, I'd appreciate it. Another area of interest would be Bleak Falls Barrow, a rather sizable Merethic-era dragon temple, which could very well hold some very good history or relics. It's easily reachable from and just west of Riverwood. Lastly, an old Nordic ruin near the I can't even read anymore. An old Nordic ruin near Whiterun called Silent Moon's Camp. There's rumors of a special forge there that creates unusual weapons. It should prove to be an interesting place to investigate, but do be careful. I've heard some rumors that bandits have made their home there and are trying to uncover a missing treasure of sorts. Good luck, my friend, and stop in anytime you may need my aid. Alright, I think that'll about do it for... Nice. Well, let's just leave that there. Looks good. Looks good there. I think that'll about do it for my first episode. Let me know in the comments if you'd like me to do a video about my mod layout or to tell you more about my character's backstory. And next time, we'll get started on that to-do list. Bye!